Attitudes are so important, aren't they? After all, we all live on the same planet. And attitudes to the neighbour, new visitor, all folly. When they arrive, you think, oh, a little snobbery, tilty nosy, perhaps? Oh, I don't know. Or you must welcome. And I don't mean Uriah Heep all Humboldt and welcome, like Dickens used to say, but a little shake in the hand fold, a little special and say, welcome to Dissery. But, oh, what a long hair and dangling of the peoplos of the youth of that, going to degrade the neighbourhood and the property all full down. Oh, no. And then there's the noise. What? If you have a parrot next door, all quacky, quacky, quacky. One way I found was to have a microphone by your fence picking up the parrot sound. Then joyfold, put it through the amplifier, put your headphones on, put a loudscope just cunningly concealed near the front door of your neighbourhood, right? Then turn it up the wick of that. And every time the parrot go quacky, quacky, so full through the eardrums of your neighbours. Oh, yes, suffery. I did the same thing with a motorbike. Very noisy, trickly how, interfere by listening to the news headlines. So I put a microphone on one side, and as he came to the other, loudspeaker, brrr, talking till he fell off and slumlowed in the guttery. Oh, folly. But, of course, what you must really watch is this. If your neighbour is a moonlight all flitty, and you lend him your mower, and then one day you see them doing trickly how with your mower on the running board of that movie, oh, deep folly. And so you think to yourself this, and I put it this way because the great bard said, Shakespeare, if you mark me, he said, he who steals my purse steals the trashy of that. But he who filches my lawnmower off in the early morning, leave me cutting the grass all trinity in the back row. Oh, folly.
I didn't understand a word of that, Stanley, but I was very entertained by it. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
It was basically English 25, though, actually.
I thought that, yeah. So that passed through my mind. I've been reading your autobiography, which is called Deep Joy, and some of the alternative titles you came out with before you decided on Deep Joy, I love these. We had The Man's Bioggyfold, Toil and Troubleload.
Toily Troubleload. That's a line of Shakespeare, bubbly, and Toily Troubleload, and Macbeth in the early morning with a rotating bowl.
Fine. Muddly Mix Biaugers, and the one I liked, if I ever write an autobiography, this is what it's going to be called, Curriculi Curricular. I think that's fantastic.
Yes. You see, the Latin plurode of the curriculum, it depends on the stratum you are in, or the strata in the social behold, and mine was quite low at that time.
Fine. Right.